In this video, we're going to be talking about how the characters in Dragon Ball Super are able to fly. What's up guys, welcome back to Siphon. Today I have a very special video for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned throughout the entire video to make sure you get all the information. Alright guys, so present day we have the anime called Dragon Ball Super out, as well as Dragon Ball Super Heroes, which technically isn't canon, but we're going to be talking about primarily Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z in order to fully explain how these characters are able to fly, levitate, and use this ability. So for starters, this ability's actual name in Japanese is called Bukujutsu. This is a key technique which is derived from the ancient Taoist principles, and in Japanese the actual word means cloud dancing or sky dancing art. One of the first mentions of this ability being used in Dragon Ball is from the character called Puar. Now Puar is technically some sort of animal which can shapeshift and has like similar abilities, which is why I don't really count him flying as a technique, but to each their own. For this video I specifically wanted to bring up the first time Krillin actually decided to use this Bukujutsu technique in the martial arts tournament, which is held yearly. The reason stated for using this technique is so that Krillin wouldn't fall off the stage for the martial arts tournament, which basically means the second you step out of bounds, you submit to defeat, which is something no one wants to do. I'm going to talk about exactly how they do this in a second, but I just wanted to mention one more time that this was used, except it was one of the coolest times. So funny enough, Goku actually learned this technique as well and used it at the end of the tournament in order to defeat Piccolo. So even though he had basically a hole in his chest, Goku used this technique and decided to finish Piccolo off and win the tournament. So with the past being explained, we can actually get into the reason as to why they are able to do this and how they are able to do this step by step. So in the episode of Dragon Ball Z, episode 207, we can see that Gohan decides to teach Videl how to fly. So he starts off by mentioning that everyone has this hidden ability or hidden power called Ki, which is within them. He then explains that no matter how powerful you are, everyone actually has this hidden ability. In the Dragon Ball universe, Ki is basically a life force energy, what allows for beings to have these sort of energy creations, which include the ability to fly, blasts, and more. So as the training continues, Gohan tells Videl to start by amassing Ki in the palm of her hand. So this is basically trying to train her to manipulate the ki inside her body and to create the flow of energy in order to control and vibrate at a higher frequency. Gohan also mentions that this is probably easier for her because she's already had some martial arts training. This is also important to note because the use of ki is actually used in martial arts training throughout the anime as well as real life. After Videl is able to amount a certain amount of ki, you can start to see the little ball light up, which is an indication that the control and manipulation of ki is actually working. Continuing on with training, Videl is then able to start levitating, starts to understand the concept of ki manipulation. This is basically how the DBZ characters are able to fly throughout the anime and the manga. But that's all I can come up with. Let me know if I'm missing anything or if you guys have anything to add to the conversation down below in the comments. See you guys in the next one. Peace.